and gentlemen, my name's Stryftek, and I'm here to ask and answer one simple question. Is it worth your time? On trial today, Flathead. Releasing tomorrow, May 30th, 2024, this is a first-person psychological horror and puzzle game made by solo developer Tim Oxton. He's also the creator behind the Silkbulb Test and Future Racer 2000, all of which are related and all of which I ended up playing because of Flathead. Horror games don't often scare me, but this series sent shivers up my spine I haven't felt in a long time. Hello, friend. If you're reading this, chances are you aren't looking too hot, but that's alright. Take a deep breath and focus. Today is special, as they like to remind us. It's a simple game they got us playing, and you're gonna do just fine. You pull the lever, you see a number, guess if the next number goes higher or lower, and if you're right, you get some points and you get to keep right on playing. If you're wrong, well, let's not worry about that. You're gonna do just fine. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds too simple. Maybe it is. But when the timer starts ticking and the sunken starts grinding their teeth out in the fields and you hear them clacking and cracking as they inch closer and closer, well, maybe simple's okay. Maybe you just want to play a game before they send you back down, and simple's just fine for that. I heard one of us escaped years ago, but who knows if that's true. Could be something they tell us just to give us hope. Anyway, it's my turn. Wish me luck. Now, that was taken from the Steam page for Flathead, but that's basically the premise you start off with. You don't know why you're here. You play this little number guessing game and try to succeed before something bad happens. When you successfully complete a loop, you unlock tapes you can listen to.
Hello? Son? Alright, whatever. What do I talk about? Okay, well, it's May 5th, 1960, and, I am keeping a record of my life. My doctor recommended that I keep a journal because I have early hypertension. He thought this would help me clear my thoughts and de-stress. I don't know if that's going to help, but, whatever. I guess I'm supposed to talk about my day, right? Okay. This week we're starting construction. We're finishing construction on the new accelerator, which, I mean, it's exciting. It's crazy. It's the first one of its kind around here, and I'm tired of everyone talk about it. Personally, I think it's going to flop and fail, and it'll be a huge waste of money. But as long as they keep paying me, I'll keep showing up. So.
These tapes start to open up the world of Flathead and hint as to what's going on. The tapes are the primary reason I finished the game. I was intrigued and I needed to know more of the story. And like most psychological horror games, it was a little vague and confusing as to what they reveal, but at least they let you know that today is special. You sit in front of a sort of slot machine and you pull a lever and you're given a number. You then have to decide if the next number that shows up will be either over or under the one you already see. As you successfully answer these, you rack up points and gain multipliers to get even more points, ultimately letting you move on to the next round. But one wrong guess and you lose all points not saved. And as you play, you hear footsteps slowly walking up behind you. You see a face over your shoulder watching you, and the mannequin next to you seems to be alive. So you've got to be quick in your game of luck in order to succeed. When you get a low number or a high number, your odds are pretty good at guessing correctly. But when you get a middle number, things get risky. You don't want to lose all your points and you don't want to lose the multiplier you've racked up. Well, lucky for you, you can make your own luck. That button makes it so the numbers on the board slowly tick away, eventually revealing what the final number will be and allowing you to easily select higher or lower. However, as that ticks down, you can hear the footsteps in the background speed up, so making your own luck comes with a price. Besides that, there's a wheel that may reward you or make your life more difficult, and a light that can be switched on to temporarily halt the footsteps behind you. All of this melds together to make a pretty fun gameplay loop, at least for the first handful of times. When you succeed a full session, you're sent back to your room and given a new tape, thus expanding the story. But after doing this about 5 or 6 times and you really get the hang of it, the scare factor seems to dissipate. And that's the one thing I wish this game had more of. I was hoping that maybe after the first 3 or 4 tapes, a new element would be added. Maybe the mannequin starts to lean in and you have to push it back. Maybe there's a face in the darkness that you have to look at before it gets too close. Just something that would keep on theme and not turn this into a Five Nights at Freddy busywork game. There was a lot of potential for some really cool things. I can only cross my fingers that a DLC or an update in the future adds a little bit more gameplay. This game looks creepily good. The art design, the lighting, the way the colors shift ever so slightly, these all go hand in hand with the audio in creating a creepy atmosphere. Everything looks and sounds as it's supposed to and fits its theme. So, is it worth your time? I was on the fence about recommending Flathead. The gameplay comes a little tedious and you're just going through the motions and hope to unlock all the tapes and get the full story. But that story is what drove me forward to finish it. I wanted to know about the story, what was going to be in the next tape, what was coming next. And then you get to that final tape and ooh, it's a doozy. So for the story alone, I'd probably say Flathead's worth your time, but I went a little deeper and played all of the creations in this Silkbulb universe. Silkbulb test demo is you sit in front of a projector and answer questions. And the Future Racer 2000, where you get a free console delivered to your door and you play a racing game. Of course, the games are far more than that, and I don't want to ruin the experience, but all of these come together in a really good scary package. The Silkbulb demo's free, so go grab that and try it right now. When you realize that this is something special, go grab Flathead, it's only about $1.99, and play through that one. And then last, go pick up Future Racer 2000. It's the most expensive of the bunch, sitting at about $5, but it's definitely worth it. So yes, Flathead is probably worth your time as a standalone game, but as part of the Silkbulb Universe, I guess I'm calling it, plus the two companion titles are definitely worth your time. There's only one downside is once you finish all those, you're gonna want more and there's not another game. So Tim, we're waiting for something special. My name's Stryftek and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, by all means, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Is It Worth Your Time?
I feel like time is flowing around me. I think it's ebbing and it's flowing and it's